Okay, so for all your classes, we have 2 semesters to the school year. First semester, which are your first 2 grading periods. Second semester, which are your last 2 grading periods. So for every class, you will do some type of portfolio assignment or project or something that then you upload to your course artifacts in your Google Sites. We'll worry about that part of it tomorrow. Okay. Today, what you are going to work on is the portfolio for math for first semester. Okay. This kind of explains it. Let me make it a tad bigger. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. And I'm going to go over it, and you have a template. Okay. You're going to create a Google slide presentation, bless you, that I made a template of that will contain information that we've learned during first semester. You can use your book, you can use your class notes, you can use the internet to get the information that you need. And it will be 8 slides long, totaling 35 points. That's 3.5 tests, just so you know, because our tests are usually 10 points. So, slide 1 is going to have your name, your class period, and your grade on it. And I've set this up for you. Slide 2 through 7 is just going over different fraction topics that we've had with adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing fractions. Okay. And then the last slide is just a conclusion slide where you're answering the questions that I've typed on the actual slide. Each of the slides, 2 through 7, will have the title of the topic that you're discussing. You will be typing notes step by step of how to solve that kind of a problem. Then you're going to go out to more than likely YouTube, find a video that explains that topic and insert it, which I will show you how to do. And then you're going to take a picture of examples that you've done, or if you don't have examples in your book, you're going to have to write a new one, and you will insert that picture onto the slide. And it is a total of 35 points. Okay, so here's what I've set up for you. In a little bit, we will go into this, and you're going to actually make a copy of this. You will never type on the one that says template. Okay, you are not typing on this one, but I have set every slide up for you. So slide 1, you will just go in and change the information. Slide 2 is about adding fractions with unlike denominators. Every slide 2 through 7 is set up the same way. Your topic will be at the top. You are typing step-by-step directions. Okay, so for adding fractions with unlike denominators, step 1, find the least common multiple for the 2 denominators. Step 2, rewrite the 2 fractions so they have the same denominator. Step 3, add the numerators. Step 4, denominator stays the same. Step 5, change any mixed or improper fraction to mixed number. That's what you're typing. Okay, if you don't have it written in your notebook, you're going to have to figure it out. How can you figure it out? Several ways. Second thing you have to add is a video about that topic. Okay, very simple to do, but you'll want to pay attention to this. So if we're doing adding fractions with unlike denominators, I would simply go out to the internet, go on to YouTube. Okay, YouTube can be an amazing tool if you use it correctly. Then my topic was adding fractions with unlike denominators. So that is what I'm going to put here. Adding fractions. I can spell right, it always helps. With unlike denominators. And I don't want a song, I just want a video. Okay. These videos, whoever this is, are actually really good. You're also going to see a lot of Khan Academy videos, because Khan Academy videos are great. So what you would do is, I don't just want adding, well, this one says it's with unlike denominators. This one is adding and subtracting with unlike. So this slide is adding fractions with unlike denominators. I'm going to click on it. Okay. Now, to get it correctly into your slideshow, very simple. You click up here, that's called the URL. You can right click and copy, or you can do Control C. I'm just a right clicker for some reason. I'm going to copy the URL. Then I'm going to go back to my slideshow. Here is the correct way to insert the video. You go to Insert, Video, and then you paste the URL there. The video shows up and you click Select. Now it's just going to throw it anywhere on the slide. Okay? You're going to have to make it smaller, move it around. You guys have made all kinds of slideshows, so this shouldn't be anything that's too difficult. Okay? Now you can delete this box that's back behind there because you don't need that. So you need your video. Then you need an example of one of these problems. Now here's what I've done for you that I'll put up when we're all finished. Except it's not showing up. It may be going onto my extended screen. But I will have examples up of each type of problem for these slides. If you don't have an example in your book for adding fractions with unlike denominators, one thing that you can do, now I'm not going to be able to do it because I don't have a touch screen. You could always open up just a Google Doc that's blank and use your little screenwriter. Again, I don't have that because I don't have a touch screen. But you could use your little screenwriter, work out a math problem, screenshot it, insert it onto your slide. Okay, so every slide 2 through 7 will have step-by-step directions, a video, and an example. The next slide is subtracting fractions with unlike denominators and borrowing. Then we move on to multiplying fractions, multiplying mixed numbers, dividing fractions, dividing mixed numbers. And then your conclusion slide, you're just answering these questions. Then the final thing you need to do is go change these from being plain basic white. Okay, 1 point for each slide is getting it switched to something that's yours, not my template. You can change the font, you can change the background. Now, whatever you change the background to, I still need to easily see all the stuff that you've put on here. Okay? And I'm old and my eyes aren't as good as yours. So please don't use a crazy background with a neon ink that I can't read. Okay? When I am going through 100 and some of these, I'm not going to have my eyes burning out of my head because you used neon ink that I can barely see. Okay? I'm old. I'm not 12. So make it something I can actually read. Today, what you need to make sure you know how to do is insert videos correctly. It should actually show the video. If I click on this on your slideshow, it will actually play the video right there on your screen. I should not see the URL. If all I see is the URL, you did not insert it correctly. You have to go to Insert, Video, and then paste the URL and click Select. I need to see the actual video on your slide. Okay? Questions so far about that? I don't want you working on it yet because we need to make a copy of it. You are going to have all of class today, all of class tomorrow. It's due Wednesday evening, but I do not think we will probably spend class time Wednesday evening or Wednesday. I'll see. But you for sure have all of today, all of tomorrow. You need to make sure you understand how to get these stuff inserted that you need. Okay? Questions about that before we open it up and I show you how to make a copy so you're not changing my template. Okay, so what you need to do, I think you can get through it through Canvas, but I'm also going to send the link out through GoGuardian for the template. And it's only the template that I'm sending you. Do not type on the template. I will explain to you what you're doing to make a copy and how I want it titled. So in a second, you should get the link. You can copy and paste that into a new browser. And do not type on the template. Once everyone has the template opened, I'll show you exactly how to make a copy and how to title it. Make sure you're going into it so I don't have to wait forever. And don't title it yet. I will tell you exactly how I want it titled. Which, Scarlett, I think you just did it and didn't name it right. Please wait for me. Everyone needs to just be on the template and be patient. So the one you have at the top should just say Math First Semester Portfolio Template and just sit there for a second. John, you need help getting there? Bring me your computer if you need help. I'm also recording, so I can't move from here because my microphone's on me. Where's your GoGuardian chat that I sent it to? Down here. So we just need to copy and paste this. And then you'll be there. And then just stay right there. Okay, so here's what you need to do to make sure you're working on your own. You are going to do this with me. Please, it's not hard to follow along. Click File, and then you get this little button that drops down. Then you're going to go to Make a Copy. Someone's typing on my template, and you're not supposed to be. I will change that back in a minute. So again, we're going to File, Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. When you get to this screen, this is where you need to pay attention and title it correctly. Okay? If you put your cursor right before the word math, you are deleting the words copy of. Then, where it says template, you are typing your first and last name. So your title of your portfolio should be Math First Semester Portfolio. Then in the parentheses, it is your first and last name. Once you title that correctly, you're going to click Make a Copy. And then up here, it will say Math First Semester Portfolio with your name in the parentheses. Then you need to go up and exit out of the template one. That way you are not typing on the template. And I will get this changed. I think this is supposed to say name. But we should not be typing on my template. So you should be on your one that has your name after Math First Semester Portfolio. Okay? So here's how you would find this if you accidentally exit out. Okay? And I want everyone to do this to make sure they know how to find it. If you accidentally exit out of yours that's titled with your name, if you go to your Google Apps and go to Google Slides, you should see yours that says Math First Semester Portfolio with your name. Do not type on my template. Okay? Now, all of yours that you saved the copy of, it's going to say click to add a title because somebody typed on it and messed it up. Where it says click to add a title, that's where you're putting your name. Okay? You need to make sure you're working on yours, not the template. Okay? Any immediate questions? I know you may come up with questions as you're working through it, and that's fine. That's why I'm here. But any questions just in general of what's expected? I think this I need to change.